This is Countdown to Kickoff, where we show you games, players, or teams in program history on the road to opening kickoff. Next on the list, number 1, SAMIE Parker, Noah Sewell, Jordan BURCH, and DARRON Thomas. SAMIE Parker came to Oregon from Long Beach Polytechnic, a school that produced a pipeline of elite football talent. At Oregon, Parker was pure speed, a track star in pads who doubled on the Ducks track team in the spring and terrorizing defenses on Saturdays in the fall. Early on, Parker formed a dangerous tandem with Keenan Howry. Howry being the precise route runner who moved the chains, and Parker, who was the burner who stretched defenses and broke them in a single play. From 2000 to 2003, Parker steadily climbed the depth chart before exploding onto the scene as a senior with 77 catches for 1,100 yards and 12 touchdowns, including a monster 16-catch, 200-yard Fiesta Bowl performance in 2002 against Colorado that helped cap Oregon's historic 11-1 season. By the time he left, Parker had set Oregon's all-time record for receptions at 178, finishing top 3 in yards and touchdowns. He was drafted in the 4th round by the Kansas City Chiefs in the 2004 draft and is now on Deshaun Jackson's inaugural staff at Delaware State as wide receivers coach. Noah followed his brother Penny's footsteps to Oregon, but was a 5-star force in his own right. A linebacker from Utah, he arrived in 2020 and immediately led the Ducks in tackles during the pandemic-shortened season, earning Pac-12 Defensive Freshman of the Year. Sewell wasn't just finesse, he was raw power, with sideline-to-sideline speed, a downhill thumper who reset the tone of Oregon's defense. Across 3 seasons, Sewell piled up 224 tackles, 29 tackles for loss, 8.5 sacks, 5 interceptions, and 5 forced fumbles, collecting first-team All-Pac-12 honors in 2021 and second-team in 2022. Oregon had long been defined by linebackers like Wesley Mallard, Anthony Trucks, Kevin Mitchell, and Peter Sermon, and Sewell carried that lineage into the 2020s as their next enforcer. He was drafted in the 5th round by the Chicago Bears in the 2023 NFL Draft. Jordan BURCH arrived at Oregon in 2023 as a transfer from South Carolina and one of the highest-rated recruits in Gamecocks history, and he chose to finish his college career in Eugene. Over 2 seasons with the Ducks, he logged 70 tackles, 13 for loss, and 7.5 sacks, proving himself as a disruptive force on the defensive line. His senior year in 2024, he went full beast mode, earning 3rd-team All-Big Ten honors from both coaches and media. And in a dominant game against Michigan State, he racked up 2.5 sacks and a fumble recovery, earning Big Ten Defensive Player of the Week and Reese's Senior Bowl Co-Defensive Player of the Week and Shrine Bowl Breakout Defensive Player of the Week as well. BURCH put together an amazing senior season despite missing 4 games due to injury, allowing him to be drafted in the 3rd round by the Arizona Cardinals in the 2025 draft, and is in his rookie season currently.
38 seconds, and Thomas takes the snap, and the field is rushed by players, and the fans want to come out but won't be able to, but they'll celebrate in the stands as the team heads down to the end zone. And fans everywhere, 114 years they've waited, 10 seconds on the clock, and Oregon is going to play in the national championship game.
The man that escorted Oregon to its first national championship appearance, DARRON Thomas, was the calm, cool, and collected player that broke multiple glass ceilings for Oregon as a program. In his freshman debut, he nearly stole the show with the furious 4th-quarter comeback against Boise State that the Ducks still ultimately lost, throwing for over 210 yards and 3 touchdowns before ever being named the starter. He took command in 2010, throwing for 2,800 yards and 30 touchdowns, earning 2nd-team All-Pac-10 honors and Oregon's Most Outstanding Player award, as the field general led Oregon to their first BCS national championship game versus Auburn. In 2011, he raised the bar again with 2,700 yards and a school record 33 touchdowns, and he led the Ducks to their first Rose Bowl win in 95 years over Wisconsin, where he went 17 for 23 for 268 yards and 3 touchdowns. Across 2 seasons as a starter, Thomas went 24-3, one of the best winning marks in Oregon quarterback history, comparable to Joey Harrington's.